Once there was a man whose life was one of misery. The days were cloudy, the nights were long. Henry did not want to be unhappy, but he was. With the passing of the years, his life had changed. His children were grown, the neighborhood was different. The city seemed harsher. He wasn't happy. He decided to ask his minister what was wrong. Am I unhappy for some sin I've committed? Yes, the wise pastor replied, you have sinned. And what might that sin be? Ignorance, came the reply, the sin of ignorance. One of your neighbors is the Messiah in disguise, and you've not seen him. The old man left the office stunned. The Messiah is one of my neighbors? He began to think of whom it might be. Tom the butcher? No, he's too lazy. Mary, my cousin down the street? No, too much pride. Aaron the paper boy? No, too indulgent. The man was confounded. Every person he knew had defects. But one was the Messiah. He began to look for him. He began to notice things he hadn't seen. The grocer often carried the sacks to the cars of the older ladies. Maybe he is the Messiah. The officer at the corner always had a smile for the kids. Could it be? And the young couple who moved next door, how kind they are to their cat. Maybe one of them. With time, he saw things he had never seen in people. And with time, his outlook on life began to change. The bounce returned to a step. His eyes took on a friendly sparkle. When others spoke, he listened. After all, he might be listening to the Messiah. When anyone asked for help, he responded, after all, this might be the Messiah needing assistance. The change of attitude was so significant that someone asked him why he was so happy. I don't know, he answered. All I know is that things changed when I started looking for God. Now that's curious. The old man saw Jesus because he didn't know what he looked like. The people in Jesus' day missed him because they thought they did. How are things looking in your neighborhood? And so John came baptizing in the desert region, preaching the baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sins. We light this candle as a symbol of Christ the way. May the word sent from God through the prophets lead us to the way of salvation. O come, Emmanuel.